Happy Monday and good morning. I'm Chief Meteorologist Mackenzie Lake here with a look at our full Memorial Day forecast. Take a look at temperatures for the day. We're back up into the 70s here in Santa Barbara. Peak heating right around 2 p.m. with those mostly clear skies. We might see a little bit of marine layer influence this morning, but just a few hours before midday and right around lunchtime, clearing skies for the entire coverage area. So a fantastic afternoon for maybe some lunch outside or a nice picnic by the park. However, if you're heading to the beaches, it is advised to stay out of the waters. We have a couple beach hazard statements in effect for today. South-facing beaches, we're expecting some possibility of minor nuisance flooding right along high tide regions. So keep in mind here, both of these advisories will last until Tuesday. So we might see some of those waves pushing onshore and low-lying areas could be flooded in Santa Barbara County and south-facing beaches. Ventura County, we're expecting to see really dangerous rip currents and breaking waves upwards of 6 feet. Not only is this important for those people heading into the waters, maybe swimmers outside, but even those experienced swimmers, those people that are surfing for the day, boaters as well. Today is not the day to be in the waters. By all means, head to the beaches and soak up whatever sun we will be seeing, but take a look here. Winds will be blustery, 10 to 20 knots, which is around 15 miles per hour, but those winds expected to crank up right around the Gaviota coast, could be shaking those boats around a little bit. And regardless, it's probably not the best day to head into the waters. Temperatures only sitting at 60 degrees. Here in Santa Barbara, our swell, a mixture of 1 to 3 feet. So not only am I tracking those waves, I'm tracking winds as well. We're expecting another sundowner pattern this evening. Take a look as we step through time here. By about midday today, 21-mile-per-hour winds expected near Gaviota. Nice and blustery for a lot of those areas near Morro Bay, San Luis Obispo, and even into Santa Maria as well. Some of the strongest winds near Point Conception. I wouldn't be surprised if another wind advisory went into effect for these areas right around Point Conception, including Hollister Ranch, and even into the San Marcos Pass. You can see here winds will be blustery for each and every beach area. If you have any outdoor decorations or patio furniture, make sure it is strapped down. 40-mile-per-hour readings there by 7 p.m. So those high-profile vehicles need to take caution when heading out the door. Besides winds and waves, today will be a pleasant day to be outside, clear skies by the evening. We'll run into rinse and repeat conditions all the way through Wednesday, almost no difference temperature-wise. And then Thursday, Friday is our next weather pattern shift. A mini ridge of high pressure builds in, those temperatures spike on Friday. We might even see some heat advisories going into effect. We'll keep an eye on this system here as we head closer to this event. Saturday, Sunday, we drop off a little bit temperature-wise, and then we'll start to see that marine layer, that May gray, transitioning to June gloom as we approach the new month. Let's talk temperatures for our microclimate today. 70 degrees in Goleta, 70 degrees in Montecito. Really keeping an eye on, again, high surf, those beach hazard statements in effect as well. As far as those areas north of Gaviota, marine conditions look a little bit better. However, temperature-wise, you might not be wanting to head to the beaches. We're only into the 60s near Guadalupe, 64 there in Pismo Beach, 66 in Avila. A little bit on the toastier side for interior areas, 70s and 80s in California Valley, Koyama, a little bit toastier up in Ojai as well, but pretty mild by the beaches in Port Hueneme and Oxnard, and we'll sit at a very mild 68 in Ventura. Happy Memorial Day and have a good work week.